Good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday. Sorry I'm late. And actually, sorry, I changed the time. I think I had it scheduled for like 10:50, 10:55. And I was like, I'm going to change it like 10:45. And I was still freaking late. Or 10:35, I mean. Hey, Hibiscus, Donald, Clancy, good morning. I like how you care about the family. Thank you, Donald. Thank you. Hey, Lisa, good morning. I'm still going to call you Lisa, okay? I'm already in the habit of it. Vicky, Deborah, good morning. Oh, we got a sad case to talk about this morning. There's a lot of freaking weirdos in the news this morning. Not only was a toddler found in a cage, bug-infested cage. Thank you, Hibiscus, for sending me that. I saw it on Crime Online, too, this morning. There was a guy in Tennessee. I actually mentioned him yesterday. I was like, there was a weirdo on the local news. And I made a joke to Mark. I was like, we're surrounded by weirdos because it was in Carter County. Well, it made Crime Online. And what this weirdo did is from East Tennessee, Carter County. He was holding his girlfriend against her will for months and burning her with a blowtorch. Yeah, and there was evidence of it. I don't know why she didn't try to get out a window and stuff, but we'll get to that. We'll read all about that. Looks like he's on meth or something to me. Also, I believe it was in Brooklyn. If I'm not mistaken, it's Brooklyn. That they found a dismembered body in a suitcase. A young lady's body. Yeah, and her boyfriend's nowhere to be found. And then I believe down in North Carolina, there's this older man, had a younger woman, and she disappeared, and he's been arrested for her murder. Well, there was a weight bench up against the door, Lisa. Weirdos every day. Hey, they get more and more strange as the days go by, I'm telling you. There is a lot of weirdos down there in Carter County. No offense to anyone that lives in Carter County, but it's always on the freaking news. Carter County, Carter County. I mean, on the local news, WJHL. Okay, let's see. First, let's go. Let me go back. I got this weirdo's picture pulled up. My chickens are over there singing. Sorry, guys. Here's a new article. It just went up. Screaming and fighting. Neighbor hears fight at Debbie Collier's home before she's found dead after wiring daughter over 2K. Let's see. Let me go down and find this little toddler story. And then there was this Alabama man. He's been charged with reckless manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide after he left his toddler grandson in his truck for 7 damn hours, y'all. 7 hours and was in and out of the truck. I guess then the baby was already dead. We'll read that article. We'll get to it. Okay, we want to read parents, grandmother arrested after toddler found locked in bug-infested cage. Now, I'll tell you what I'd like to do with these weirdos right here. And anybody that doesn't like what I have to say about these weirdos, you can just scratch your ass and get glad. But they should be took and put in a grizzly bear, mama bear's cave, when she's got little ones, covered in freaking honey, or covered in some kind of freaking something that attracts freaking bears, or cover them in honey and just tie them to a tree in bear country. That's what they freaking deserve, y'all. Really. That's the way I feel about it. Look at these weirdos. What's this grandmother smiling about? What are they freaking smiling about? Is this their mugshots? Y'all have been cuffed and stuff for child abuse. Super chat sticker. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, girl. Appreciate it. How are you? I got my phone laid out here. Hey, Sunnyside morning. Glad I finally caught you live. Yeah, me too. I was wondering where you're at. Okay. Oh, this happened in Ohio, guys. A lot of these cases do. No offense to anyone living in Ohio. Deputies investigating an alleged sexual assault on Sunday found a toddler locked in a cage and another holding a meth pipe. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's why I like to read these articles to you. Okay, one locked in a cage, another one holding a meth pipe. The Hocking County Sheriff's Office arrested the children's parents, 38-year-old Franklin T.J. Varney, 25-year-old Megan Smith, the toddler's grandmother, 61-year-old Ella Webb. What a disgrace. Charged with child endangering. All three were arraigned in court on Wednesday after the proceedings. Oh, thank you, Broken Justice, for the super chat sticker again. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All were arraigned in court on Wednesday after the proceedings. Barney insisted the charges were bogus as he was led away by deputies. Oh, yeah, they lied. The deputies came there and locked your little child in a cage and poured bugs in the cage and gave the other one a meth pipe to hold. Come on now. Come on. I was just protecting my son from burning the house down while he was asleep, Barney told WTTE reporter. He was not in a cage. Well, your child shouldn't have been around anything to start a fire. He was in a playpen with the top on it so that he couldn't get out and grab a lighter, ma'am. There was no child endangering. It was just actually protecting him for his own safety. Why not put the lighters up where he couldn't get them? He's full of crap, y'all, because he gets a hold of lighters and he's 2 years old and will catch the house on fire. You ever heard of a child safety lighter? He's lying. He's lying. He's making an excuse to why this child was locked in a cage. Deputy said the 3-year-old boy was in a makeshift cage secured with zip ties, filled with bugs, soiled bedding, a cup of spoiled milk. A 2-year-old girl was walking around carrying the methamphetamine pipe. Lord, I hope these, they was immediately took from the freaking home, but I hope they're in some good foster homes. Hope they're together. According to the sheriff's office, Varney and Smith, who were involved in the sexual assault investigation, fled the residence, abandoning the children to their grandmother, and were captured on Monday. The children have been placed in emergency foster care. Webb, Varney, and Smith were given $200,000 bonds each on Wednesday. A grand jury will consider their case for indictment. Well, they're as good as indicted, I can tell you. Let me see if I can find that. Hibiscus sent me an article, and it had the crib bed or the playpen thing, and they had like a top on it. Let me see. I don't got Discord on this Chromebook. I can't remember my password. It's wrote down inside. Okay, child. Let me type it in and see if I can find the picture. Or if you've got that link, you could put it in chat. Let me see. I remember what it looked like. Let me look through the images here. Oh, that's not it. This one right here is it. I got it, girl. Never mind. I got it. Here, I'm going to show you what they had the child locked in. The screen sharing. Right here. Over here on the side of this big picture. Right here. It's a playpen. And they had one of them, them gates that You can push in and out, pull in and out. Zip tied down on top of it. Soiled bedding, soiled diaper, a cup of spoiled milk. That means that child had been locked inside of there probably for days, probably a week. Who knows how long it's been inside of there. Look at that piled up place around there. Look at it. Nastier and yarn crap, as my granny says. How does she say that? Well, she says S-H-I-T. Yarn or something. I can't remember how she says it. But look at that. Look, you can tell they've got it like zip tied down or something. Or maybe they've got shoelaces run through that netting right there because it looks like it's pulled apart. But they said this top right here was zip tied to the playpen somehow. I'm trying to look and see if I can see the zip ties. Maybe right there's one. But where's it zip tied to? It don't matter. They had it don't matter about the damn zip ties. The facts are this baby had been locked in there for probably weeks, guys. What about the human waste, 3 years old in diapers? Yeah. Yeah. The whole house is a hazard. Yeah. I mean, if you feel like you got to lock your kid up, you got some problems. Severe problems. They're probably a bunch of drug addicts on drugs and just sorry as hell. Instead of putting up a lighter, his excuse is that, he'd lock, that's why he had to lock his son in. Bull crap. They didn't want to take care of that kid. The kid's probably just like run around wild. Evidently, one was holding a damn meth pipe. What if a little child like that got a hold of meth? Well, you know what would happen. A lot of times they die when they ingest meth like that. These people just infuriate me. I hope they throw the freaking book at them. They better believe they're going to be indicted. And I don't think they're going to bond out. $200K? No. No. They don't got $200K. If they did, it'd be all spent on dope. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's move on. Prayers for those kids. I hope they're in some loving foster homes right now. Hope they just didn't put them anywhere. Hope they're with good people, good loving people, because they're going to need it. They probably, just imagine a little kid locked up like that all the time, little toddler. It's going to do something to it. Prison might be too good for them, yeah. Yeah, you don't get that kind of treatment in prison. Oh, no, they're good to the prisoners. I mean, used to. They wasn't, but now there's like cameras everywhere now. I guess they could still be mean to prisoners, guards. Somehow or another get by the cameras, but it's not like it used to be in prison. These prisoners, they've got rights and stuff. Glad to be home, Sonny. I'm so jealous. Profile manipulation. Let me tell you something, girl. You are freaking drop dead gorgeous. I saw your community post the other day, and I was I knew you was beautiful. I saw you on camera before. That picture when you was out with your daughter, you was looking good, girl. Hot mama. I just wanted to tell you that. Okay. Let me go down to this guy that was burning his girlfriend with the blowtorch. It reminded me of that story of that girl, like back in I think it's 50s or 60s. Her aunt had to take her and her sister in because their parents died, right? And the aunt started abusing that one girl. What was her name? Sylvia Likens or something like that? Anyways, her aunt took a blowtorch to her private parts. The girl eventually died from being beat and stuff, and she would let her sons uh, raped their cousin and everything, tie her up in the basement, everything. I watched freaking Lifetime movie. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Well, I just wanted to tell you, you looking stunning, girl. I mean, I bet you have to beat the men off you with the freaking stick. You're looking good. I wish I could do my makeup like that. Okay, hold on. Here's another weirdo that likes to hold people captive. Okay, so she says that he barricaded the door. She couldn't get out, pushed a weight bench up against the door. Do you mean she was that weak she couldn't move a weight bench? Because I would have found a way to have gotten out of this house. Cece, I love your eye makeup, girl. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I have to use a freaking credit card or little business card and hold it up there when I'm doing my eyeshadow. So I know where to do it at. Hey, Miss Chronic Chronicles, getting in how people do actually treat people this way. I am in shock. Thanks for sharing the story. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I like to come on here and discuss stuff. I mean, I don't get that many views, but hey, we bring awareness to these weirdos and what they're capable of. Okay. So, yeah, I was making a joke at the end of my stream about seeing a weirdo on the news, but I couldn't remember what he did. It was on the local news, and I made a remark to Mark. And I was like, gosh, we're just surrounded by freaking weirdos in these freaking mountains, you know. And then this morning, I was like, oh, that's that guy that's picture was on the news yesterday. But I couldn't really hear what they were saying about him. Okay, an East Tennessee man has been charged with using a blowtorch on his girlfriend, barricading the door of their home to trap her inside. The Carter County Sheriff's Office said they received a domestic violence call on Tuesday, found a woman who said her boyfriend had been abusing her for months and had held her against her will to leave the residence by using objects to barricade the front door. Deputies noticed that the woman's hands were red, swollen, with several abrasions. And when she raised her sleeves, they noted several burn marks and lacerations. She stated the burn marks were caused by a blowtorch he had burned her with, the police report said. She also displayed several bruises and lacerations on both sides of her legs and her back. The woman identified the boyfriend as Thomas Neal Williams, and as deputies were talking to her, Williams came out of the house, got into his car, and drove away. The deputies arrested him at a traffic stop a half-mile away. Let's go down here. The woman told deputies that Williams used weather stripping and a weight bench to barricade the front door. The deputies observed screw holes in the wall and door of the residence, consistent with the weather stripping being used as a locking mechanism, and abrasion damage to the door consistent with the weight bench bar being propped up against it. Oh, it's probably a weight bench bar with a big old weight on it or something she couldn't lift, maybe. I don't know. Williams 30, even if she could have moved the weight bench, it had weather stripping up. Williams 30 has been charged with aggravated assault as domestic violence and false imprisonment. He's being held on a $20,000 bond, according to jail records. $20,000 bond. Of course, this loser is not going to bond out. He don't got $20,000, or probably nobody that'll bond him out. I hope that's the case. He doesn't look like the type that would have like a family member rushing to put up that much money to bond his sorry ass out. Sorry about the motorcycle. Oh my gosh. Y'all know that my neighbor, he just used his motorcycle. It's the only vehicle he's got, right? But he's got drag pipes on his motorcycle to run to town and back. What an idiot. I'm sorry, but he is. $20K, that's crazy. That's cheap. Yeah, burning her with the torch. But anyways, it reminded me, this case reminded me of that Sylvia, I think it's Likens. I watched a movie based on her case. Yeah, her aunt tied her up in the basement. She'd beat her, starve her. She'd let her sons rape her niece while she was tied up, the neighbor kids, too. Finally, one of the kids told, I believe. I can't remember exactly how that story went. Oh, I missed how she got away. She called the law. She called the law on him. How did she get out? Why didn't she call the law on him a long time ago? Maybe she just now was able to get a hold of a cell phone. I've got questions. I've got questions about this. If I'd have caught him gone, why couldn't she go out a window? Did he have them nailed shut? She didn't have a hammer? Pull the nails out? I'd have broke the damn window out. I would have got out of that house if that son of a bitch had left or went somewhere. My ass would have been gone somewhere. Because the whole time, I would be thinking in my head how to get away. Reminds me of little flowers in the attic. Yeah, let me look up and see. Hold on, I'll be back to my live chat in a minute. I'm going to look up and see something. I don't know if I'm saying that one girl's name right. Sylvia. Yeah, Sylvia Likens. Likens. Y'all need to look up that case. There is a movie based on this case, and it's a real good movie. It's hard to watch, though. It's hard to watch, especially when that old mean aunt comes down there with that friggin' blowtorch, and, the movie insinuates she took it to the girl's private, and the girl died not long after that, of course. Pain, infection, starvation, being beat on, raped by her own cousins, her aunt's sons. It's a bad case. Very tragic. It happened like in the 50s or 60s sometime in between the 50s and 60s, something like that. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go and see about this suitcase in the Bronx. Dismembered body found in suitcases at Brooklyn apartment. Suitcases, not a suitcase. Oh, my bad. Okay, hold on. Those chickens are over there making noise. Do y'all know before I start to read this, let me tell y'all something. I went to put up my chickens the other night, and Annabelle was inside the chicken lot. Because what she did, she'd been scratching herself on my chicken run, my little trampoline chicken run. I got the chicken wire around, and she pushed through it and got inside, and somehow, I don't know, she couldn't get back out or something. And I found her inside the chicken lot with a damn rat. Yeah. And Belle's got a rat living at her shed, and I don't know what to do about it. I hate to kill it, but she's lived there all these years, and that's never been a problem. We've never had a rodent running around over there. Besides the squirrels and stuff. But anyhow. Okay. Dismembered body found in suitcases at Brooklyn apartment. Police conducting a wellness check at a Brooklyn apartment Wednesday afternoon found a dismembered body stuffed into 2 suitcases. Investigators believe the body belongs to a 22-year-old woman who lived at the apartment, but are waiting the medical examiner's confirmation of identity and cause of death. Other residents of the apartment building told police the woman lived there with the man and that the two fought in the past. Police are looking for him for questioning. Well, he killed her. More than likely, I shouldn't say that, but more than likely. Detectives said the woman hadn't been seen for several days, and the neighbors requested a wellness check when they detected a foul smell. I mean, she lived there with him. They find her body dismembered. He's nowhere to be found. It don't look good on him. More than likely, he probably did do it. Investigators were dismayed over the discovery. This neighborhood is not the best neighborhood, to be honest with you, but this is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous, neighbor Lindsay Vena said. It makes me scared to be around here. I'm just sick. Yo, girl, you need to move to the country here. Another neighbor said it was scary. But, my brother's childhood friend, he dismembered his girlfriend. He pushed her off the porch and broke her neck, and he dismembered her and tried to burn her. His sister walked up on him doing it, and she went and told their dad. Dad called the police on him. His dad was a preacher. He is a preacher. Mm-hmm. I always told my brothers, just like, that boy ain't right. I always said that about him. Okay, we'll go back to the main page, see what else is going on. Hey, prayers for that young lady's family. That'd be awful. Can you imagine getting a call from the police? Hey, we found your child's body, and then finding out it's been dismembered and stuff. I don't know how people get through things like that. I guess you don't got no choice. Hold on. I'm trying to get some ads down so I can scroll here. Missing South Carolina woman found dead. Boyfriend arrested in Colorado. Why in the hell was she dating this ugly son of a bitch? Somebody, please tell me. Hold on, I'm going to screen share it. 2022 is the year of suitcase murder since Letitia, then Sarah Burton. Yeah. What was that woman's name up there in, wasn't it Virginia Beach or Myrtle Beach? Hold on a minute. She killed her husband, dismembered him. The suitcase murder. Or the suitcase murder. There's a movie about it on Lifetime. Melanie, her name is Melanie, crap. I can't think of her last name. Her name's Melanie something. I think it was Virginia Beach or Myrtle Beach one. Can't remember. But she was having an affair with the doctor. She worked at a fertility clinic. She's the RN nurse. And she started having an affair with the doctor. And the doctor was freaking married. Anyway, she ended up murdering her husband, dismembering him, putting him in suitcases, and dumping him into the ocean. Like he washed up on the beach and stuff. Some young kids found a suitcase washed on the beach. They opened it up. There's a dismembered body. Oh my gosh, I wish that motorcycle would blow up. And he would get a car. Okay, missing South Carolina woman found dead. A South Carolina woman reported missing with her boyfriend last week was found dead from a single gunshot wound at the couple's home in Lawrence County. Why in the hell was she dating this freaking weirdo for? Lord have mercy. He's scary looking. Okay, Terry Chermack or something, 49, Todd Cagle, 48, were reported missing on Saturday by someone who said they'd last seen Terry in April, but had communications with her earlier this month. According to the U.S. Marshals who arrested Cagle Tuesday afternoon just outside his hotel in Denver, Colorado, the couple had not been seen since September 9th. Cagle was arrested on warrants for murder, possession of a weapon by a convicted felon, and is at the Denver Downtown Detention Center awaiting extradition back to South Carolina. Oh, so he's a real winner. He was already a real winner before he done this. Okay, Greenville police have handed the investigation over to the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office. Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer Courtney Snow said the deputies arrived at the couple's home just after 9 a.m. on Tuesday, and the coroner confirmed the body found was Terry Chermack's Wednesday morning. It is not clear when Cagle will appear in court in Colorado. Well, how long has she been dead? Is what I want to know. I want to know how long she's been dead. It said, hold on a minute. Couple had not been seen since September 9th. Yeah, but was she physically seen with him? He could have killed her before then. Who knows? Killed her for being for wanting to leave him, probably. I mean, she is beautiful. And look at him. What in the hell was she doing with him? I know looks are not everything, but I mean, he just looks like a mean spirited person. It's not that attractive either, I'll just be honest. It's not that attractive at all. It's pretty doggone ugly, if you ask me. He looks like he fell off the ugly tree and hit every branch coming down. Okay, let me find my chat here. Ah, okay. What happened to it? Okay, there we go. Everyone hit that like button. Oh, yeah. Y'all hit the thumbs up for me. Thank you, Miss Chronicles. I'll be listening. Sunnyside says, okay, I live in rural western Colorado. I shook my head with all the Denver murders. It's crazy for real here. Yeah, what's going on out there, girl? What in the hell is going on out there? You got Kelsey Barrett murdered by her boyfriend. Shanann Watts and the girls murdered her husband by Shanann's husband. And then who else? Suzanne Morphew missing from there. What else, guys? What else? That's all I can think of at the moment. I bet Colorado's pretty. It's not Colorado. It's the people there. Some of the weirdo people there. There's weirdo people everywhere, though, guys. It's just, sometimes you hear more about these crazy crimes in other states. Like Ohio. You hear a lot of child abuse coming from Ohio, I've noticed. Which there's child abuse everywhere. But I'm talking about the ones that's in the news, like I've seen on Crime Online. A lot of murders happening down in Florida, Texas. You read about that a lot in that state. Pennsylvania. You hear about child abuse there sometimes. You hear about some crazy things happening in Virginia too, especially up north. See, I'm in Southwest Virginia. I'm like, you know how the state is shaped on the map? I'm down there like at the little bitty tip. Yeah, well said. Meth is a problem in this state. I think that's a big reason why people are mentally gone. Yeah, it's a problem around here too, because they shut down all of the doctors that was handing out pain pills like they was going out of freaking style. So they shut down all those doctors, and people learned how to make that shake and bake meth. Like a freaking Gatorade bottle and some batteries and some, I don't know, what else they put in it. Drano, dry ice. I don't know what all they use. And they learned how to make that on their back freaking porch, sometimes in the freaking house. So they've been selling it like crazy. It is so sad. It's so sad. One of my brothers has a really bad problem with that. And it's just really sad. It denies it. He's one of those that denies it. I'm telling you, he gets me worried to death. When my mom keeps calling me, like if I've been doing something, didn't know, she'd call. She'll keep calling. It scares me thinking something's happened to my brother. My oldest brother. A good guy, good person, but and got a bad addiction. Bad. And you can't send people off like you used to back when I was active in addiction. My mom had my ass cuffed, stuffed, and took to rehab about 6 different times. I'm telling you, cuffed, stuffed, and took to rehab. Not to jail, to freaking rehab. They would TDO you, temporary detaining order. I think they'll hold you for about 72 hours or something like that. Make you go to rehab for that long. Then you can choose to stay like a longer than that if you want, but you can't do that now. You can't just go up there and tell them what's going on and you want to get this person help, afraid they're going to overdose and die. They won't send them off anymore. You got to get a lawyer and file this thing and go before the judge and all this now. Yeah, it sucks. But really, I'm going to tell you what, forcing somebody to go to rehab is not going to work. Because that just makes them rebel. I mean, you got to want help. You really do. You got to want help. I just didn't want to be a loser anymore. TikToker mom who chronicled sick daughter's surgeries was actively sabotaging her recovery. Why? So she can make TikTok videos? Hold on, lady, you little stalker. Hold on, guys. Come on, lady. You can help me bash some weirdos, baby. Hey, Ladybug is McGruff. What is his name? McGruff, the crime dog? She takes a bite at a crime, don't she, baby? Yeah. She stole the little catnip mice. I got the girls yesterday, and I had to go get her and Skylar both took a catnip, the little catnip mice. Okay, let's look at this weirdo. See, I don't know her on TikTok, I don't think. I do not watch. I can't watch the sick kids and the people that's going through grief. I just can't. There's this one girl, she keeps coming up on my For You page, and her little baby got killed during a tornado. I think it's how she died. It was an accident. It was something like that. And, she's been doing videos on her grief, sharing the good and the bad and all that. And I just can't hardly watch her because it just gets me so upset. What I will do is I will just heart the video and keep scrolling. And I know that sounds awful. I just can't watch it. When she's on there holding that little baby's clothes and crying, I mean, it gets to me, guys. That's why I have to keep scrolling. I can't take it. I tried to support her. Like when she puts up the video showing the little quilt she's making for her daughter out of the little clothes she had, her baby clothes. uh, I'll comment and stuff and watch the whole video, but I can't watch it when she's crying. Yeah, bless her heart. It's sad. That's what I say. I just heart the video to show her support and keep going. I'm not a good person when it comes to things like that. Like, I want to be supportive, but it just gets to me so bad. I mean, it's just too sad. Thank you, Cheryl. That's what I mean. It's just too sad. Okay, let's see what this weirdo bitch did. Pennsylvania woman who posted on social media about her 10-year-old daughter's various medical issues was arrested last month for allegedly prolonging her recovery, presumably to garner funds. Wow. Another e-beggar. After the victim had back surgery a few years ago, her mother, Yvette Brady, 31, allegedly prevented the incision from healing, causing the girl to undergo more surgeries. Doctors were suspicious for a while as the girl's surgical incisions would heal while in the hospital or under home health nurses' supervision, but healing would stop while in Brady's care. Brady, however you say it. In June, county investigators contacted hospital physicians regarding the suspected medical abuse. They reportedly described the ordeal that involved faking, exaggerating, and even causing the child symptoms. This Munchausen by proxy. According to the WNEP, the girl told police in July that Brady coached her on what to say to them. She reportedly also stated that her mother is unemployed and supported herself through donations, including a GoFundMe page that was established for the girl's medical recovery. The mother allegedly also documented her daughter's medical complications and recovery on TikTok and Facebook. She's charged with endangering the welfare of her child, simple assault. On Monday, she waived her right to a preliminary hearing. Yeah, she knows. She knows what's going down. She didn't want a preliminary and take a plea bargain. I'd like to find her TikTok. Let me see if I can. They don't have her. They might have took her TikTok down. Hey, TikTok will take your ass down in a heartbeat. They will take your account down when you've not even done anything. A lot of people, their TikToks has been took down because TikTok says they're 15 years old or something like that. Underage. It's crazy. I had 2 back surgeries on my back healing is impossible if you don't take care of cut. Yeah. She probably touched the cut with her hands with germs on it. And telling what she did. There was this one woman that was making her kid sick. Kid had all kinds of surgeries, feeding tubes, and she was like putting feces in some kind of tube and making her daughter sick. So she's living off donations online. That sounds like quite a few around in these YouTube streets. Not from this community, from another community. That's all the hell they do, is live off the freaking internet to pay their bills and stuff. There's nothing wrong with asking for help and stuff, but I mean, it's ridiculous. Lawyer funds, and I know it's none of my business, guys, but if it's out on YouTube, I've got the right to comment on it. People sure as hell don't care. Comment on my crap. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. Nothing wrong with getting help sometimes, but just all the time expecting, subscribers just to donate. I mean, it gets on my nerves just seeing it. I'm going to have to quit watching it. Really, because it really chaps my ass. I just don't, I'll tell you why. And it's not jealousy, I can tell you that. It is because I hate to see people took advantage of. And a lot of people that's on YouTube and donate. It's like one creator. They're lonely and stuff. And they don't got good common sense. Obviously, I shouldn't say that. I think a lot of them know, but a lot of them are lonely. And this is, they've made friends and stuff in the chat. And they probably don't got friends in their real life. Maybe they stay home all the time. We know those people, or don't we, CC? Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Wanting lawyer funds and stuff for, that's never going to do anything. You can't make somebody shut up on YouTube in court unless you can really, really prove you have lost income because of the defamation, really suffered mentally. You got to prove that you suffered mentally. You just can't say it. You got to prove it. You'd have to be going to doctors and therapists and all kinds of things. It's ridiculous, and it is a play for money, in my opinion. And I've got the right to my opinion. Hey, Damaris. I don't think there's anything wrong with super chatting or tipping somebody, but just keep asking people for money for, it's ridiculous. To each their own. If that's what they want to do, but I just find it very, very suspicious and wrong. I find it wrong. Anyways. I believe they know what they're doing. Yeah. Absolutely, sure, I'll tell you. Absolutely. It just makes me mad to see people that's being took advantage of. And they don't even freaking know it. They don't even know it because sometimes people, that's caught up in a community and stuff, they can't see stuff because they're so emotionally connected to the creator and to the chat and stuff. But somebody from the outside that's not like, friends with none of them, sitting and watching, you can see things clearly. Okay, thank you, Donald. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like stuff like that. You can't, and to say YouTube is my job, honey, YouTube is not your job unless you're a big time creator. I just want to say that. That is so freaking annoying. And nobody is twisting nobody's arm to come on here and do YouTube. You know what I mean? Nobody's twisting your arm making you do anything. You can't say YouTube's your job unless you're a big time creator like Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, somebody like that. Foodie Beauty. She makes a killing. Amberlynn Reed, YouTube really is her job because she makes a freaking killing. We're talking about $15,000 a month or more sometimes. But yeah, YouTube can be your job then. I just want to say that. Snake oil sales, they are snake. Yeah. If you suffer, and if you suffered, you're not on YouTube every day talking about it. It's really, yeah, yeah. If somebody on, I mean, if you are arguing with another creator or someone so much that you are really suffering mentally, I think it's time to take a step back and look in the mirror and reevaluate things because you don't got to engage. A lot of time, if you will ignore somebody, sometimes it will make it worse, but eventually they will get tired of you not responding because they just look like a freaking fool if you're not saying nothing back to them. And I know it's hard not to respond because, you know, I can get real pissed off over just a little comment. But when it's coming from somebody I don't know saying something, why do you teach your son? That's going to piss me off. And I'm going. But most of the time I ignore them. I just think that people should use some common sense on here. And if I was depending on YouTube to be my job, I'd be freaking, I wouldn't be freaking making it. I'd be starved out if I only depended on YouTube. It's crazy. Snake oil salesmen. I like that, Cheryl D. I like that. Yeah. I tell you what. I'm gonna say there's some crazy communities, different communities on YouTube. Really, the people that I'm talking about is not from our community. They're from the damn Watts Island community. So, yeah. Them people, I don't want to play with them people. Oh gosh, what happened here? Okay. Okay, guys. I guess that's enough true crime. So yesterday, I got my AdSense money yesterday from YouTube after 3 freaking months. Anyways, I went out and I got my kittens matching collars. They're so cute with little bells on them. Cleo was not happy at first. I got them some little mice. It's got like 50% catnip in the middle of, and in the filling. I got them some food, got them some litter, got the dogs food and some dental sticks. Got the chickens some scratch. What else did I get? Ooh, Mark bought me a sweatshirt in Royal King. Like a regular sweatshirt, don't got a hood on it. Because I like those sweatshirts. I like hoodies and stuff, but I don't really like to wear a hoodie unless like I'm going out and it's freaking snowing or something or raining. I like the regular sweatshirt and don't bunch up and mess with my hair. But no, people don't got common sense. Hey, use some common sense on here. Don't let people take advantage of you on here. It's all right to support a creator or super chat them or do something like that, but you don't got to support their whole freaking life. That's not your responsibility to support someone's every need in life on here. I mean, if that's what you want to do, more power to you, honey. But that's the way I feel about it. Our cats love the catnip. I got some little bitty mice, Lisa. There was only like $2 and something. There was like 3 of them. They didn't really have much at Walmart. I was going to get a cat condo there, and I could not find a freaking price for it. It couldn't have been very much because the box wasn't that heavy. I picked the box up. Anyways, let's see what else did I get. Besides lotion, I got some mascara. Oh, I bought Wet n Wild mascara. It was like there was some Halloween makeup and stuff. It said black is black. And I thought, I'm going to grab this. I don't like to pay a lot for mascara because I usually get it from Ipsy, but I didn't have it in my bag this time. Yeah, I usually use whatever they send me. It Cosmetics, Tarte, different ones. We also grow catnip fruit. Yeah, I need to get me some catnip or something growing. Can you grow it in the house and just like a little planter? Hey, Gayla. Send you sunshine from California. Thank you, girl, because the wind's blowing here and it's going to be storming. Oh, yeah, I got me a little tie-dye nightgown. I actually got it on. I'd show you, but I haven't got a bra on right now. Because I didn't have to get up and go to the bus stop and stuff this morning because my son He rode the bus to my mom's yesterday. So, I've not put my bra on yet. But anyways, I got a cute little tie-dye nightgown. It's sleeveless, like tank top like. It's got pockets. Kind of like the red paisley print one I got. Bandana print. And then I got some tie-dye pajama pants and a matching shirt. It's like light colored tie-dye pastel. And the shirt says Queen of Everything. Queen of Everything. It's so cute. And I was talking to this old lady back here in the pajama section. She got her pair. She's like, oh my gosh, I love those. Where'd you get those? Y'all, I am making friends everywhere I go. I talk to every freaking body. Oh my God, there was a stuck up woman, guys, going into Royal King yesterday. Like she had this Pomeranian with her, and it was like a gray Pomeranian. Gray and black mixed. Lady, don't start. Hold on a minute, guys. What's she barking at? What's that? She's smelling something, probably the deer. Anyways, I was walking the door and I was telling Mark, I was like, oh my God, that dog is so cute. And I know she heard me. She didn't even turn around and say thank you or nothing. Like if I'm walking in the store with my dog and someone says, I hear them say, oh, how cute, I'm going to turn around and say, oh, thank you. Yeah, I love the fall weather, Donald. I love the fall weather. She was so rude. But I ended up getting a purple sweatshirt in there. I also got Timothy a sweatshirt. Royal King has the Real Tree hoodies right now for men, $20. But my sweatshirt was only $14.99 because it was the Royal King brand. It's really cute. It's like a light purple. I'll show y'all. I'll be wearing it. Y'all, I've been doing some research on Jeffrey McDonald because I keep saying I'm going to do a live stream. And I said I was going to do it like the other day. And then I just got to thinking, no, you need to read some more things. Because I found this website. It's got like all the different theories about the different pieces of evidence. And I've been trying to read through that. Ooh, nice Queen of Everything. Yeah, by Secret Treasures, Lisa. $12.97 for the pajama top and bottoms. And the pants have pockets in them. I don't buy pajamas anymore unless they got pockets. So that's my little nightgown I got on this morning. My little tie-dye Secret Treasure one, which was $12.97, but I got it for $9. I paid $12.97 for the paisley print one I got a while back. And then yesterday, I always go to pajama section. I didn't see nothing in women's clothing that's cute. You know, I wear Walmart clothes. I don't care what nobody thinks about it. They got some cute little sweaters and stuff. As long as it looks cute, I don't care where it comes from. Actually, one of my checkered long sleeve shirts that I wear come from the Family Dollar, and I get so many compliments on it. I've worn it on here before. I wore it a couple of weekends ago when we did a member stream. It's black and blue checkered. That came from the Family Dollar, and I love that. You're like me, say, see, you never met a stranger. I know, my mom's always like, my mom is stuck up. She's a little bit of a snooty snoot. I'm not going to call her the B word. Snooty snoot. And she'll be like, why are you talking to everybody for? I'll say, well, if they say, hey, how are you? I'm going to say it back to them. And usually I say it to them before they get me. I can talk to anybody. Crap, last time I rode the Greyhound bus, I bought an old man a muffin, cup of coffee, an old homeless man. I gave two boys that was out there digging through the ashtray outside the bus stop a pack of Marlboro Red cigarettes because I had an extra pack. And, you know, they had a sandwich bag out there taking out the cigarette ducks that was smokable. I gave them a pack of cigarettes. They must have had just enough money to travel with. I make friends everywhere. I made a boyfriend on that Greyhound trip. Well, I say I made a boyfriend. He wanted to be a boyfriend. I just sat and talked with him on the bus. Of course, I was sitting there, and here he's like, you mind if I sit beside you and chat? Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. Y'all just have no idea. I'm always talking to the strangers. Lady, what is it? She's picking up the scent of something, and it's making her upset. I don't see a groundhog. I don't see anything. Yesterday morning when I went to the bus stop, I saw the mama deer and her set of twins. Thank God that one little baby's leg healed up because it was caught inside the fence, inside the funny farm fence, going crazy. And it looked like its leg was broke to me. But it looks like it healed up. It finally got out of the fence. It wouldn't let me help it. I wore Walmart clothes since Walmart opened. Most are good quality. I don't need name brand. No, one of my favorite pairs of jeans come from Walmart. It's called the Pink brand. They're black and they got like the jeans have like they're like the button up ones. They don't zip, they button up, and they're got holes in the knees. Actually, I got them back at Christmas. They are so comfortable, and it's fall time, so I can wear them. They go with my Halloween colors and stuff. Walmart didn't have any lights. I went to the Halloween section. They didn't have any lights, Halloween lights. Yeah, I couldn't even find a damn fake pumpkin. They had real pumpkins. I don't want a real pumpkin right now because it will be no good by the time Halloween comes. I'm going to wait. Colleen, ready for my late slip? Oh, okay, girl. Let me give you a late slip. Better late than never. Colleen, you know what I tell my brother? God love his heart. I probably shouldn't say this to him, but I always say, you be late for your own funeral, brother. he is slow as freaking Christmas. I don't know. He's just always been that way. Anyways, y'all that pray, say prayer for my brothers, both of them. They're both a freaking hot mess. One just happens to be worse than the other at the moment. One's kind of halfway straight. I say halfway straight. They're sober most of the time. 95% of the time. Then they'll pull them one for a couple days. So y'all say a prayer for them. My mom has about worried herself to death. Lady, what is it? What is it? I know there were some coyotes over the hill. I heard them. Well, guys, y'all have a good day. I'm going to get off here and see what Lady's all upset about. There's something here. She smells it, I can tell. So, and she's all upset. She usually don't act like this over deer. I mean, she'll bark at them if she sees them. But something's creeping around here. Something she don't like. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a great day. Be safe, be kind, and peace. And thank you for your support, y'all. And hey, y'all hit thumbs up or the thumbs down. It's all interaction. Love you guys. Toodaloo.